Hello guys, Ryan Ho back with another video. Today I have the Asus ROG Zephyrus G15. G for gaming? I actually don't know if it's G is for gaming. But I'm going to unbox this laptop. This is a nice thin portable laptop that has amazing specs. And I'll talk about it as I unbox it. So, as always, please like and subscribe down below. It really helps my video out. And let's unbox. Alright, well, let's unbox it. You can see the laptop right here. Let's get this out. Nice. This case won't stay open. Nice, so we can see laptop right here. You can see it has a little rainbow effect going on. Just kind of like their lid. It's very subtle though, it's kind of hard to see. Oh, there you go, maybe like that angle. You can see some rainbow effect like their box kind of showed. This feels like metal or aluminum. And then the bottom, it's definitely plastic, so it's a aluminum top and a plastic bottom. So it's like half premium. Let's open this up. And then take this off. We got this keyboard. Feels like plastic, but they did say it's some like, I remember reading like magnesium alloy type of thing. And then I'll turn on the screen later so you can see the screen. And yeah, let's see what else we get in here. We got some weird directions on how to use it, I guess. Some reviews, some handbooks, warranty card. Nothing special there. What else is in here? What is this? This is just packaging. It's also just packaging. Where the side opens and more packaging. This is empty. I'm like scared something's hidden in there. Yeah, I found the charger on the right side. I don't know what's supposed to go on the left side. There's like extra spaces for nothing. Got a nice plastic. Alright, charger. The thing is actually really small. Actually, compared to my other gaming laptop that's like 3 years old, it's like way bigger than this. It's a nice compact charger. It's also very light. We got the cable. It's very short actually. Not much extension. I mean, I guess the charger has another cable, so if you add it together, it's good enough. So it feels premium on top of the lid and inside. And then, of course, this laptop comes with 2 speakers over here, which a lot of laptops don't unless you have like Razers or MacBooks. So this should improve the audio quality. So I'll definitely have to test that out. But maybe I'll play a sample later. And then, I guess the sounding keyboard. Type my own name. Travel is about what I expected. There's no, I guess, numpad over here. That a lot of my older laptop had it, so this is missing that. But it gives you more space across the board. Nice power button over here. Some RG stuff, and yeah, maybe let's turn it on. Turning it on, plugged it in. Got a nice RGB keyboard going on over here. I don't know if you heard that nice cutting sound of the ROG logo appearing. I don't know if that's actually a nice sound, but you can read right here, this is a QHD 165 hertz panel, which is kind of cool. So It's QHD 165, so I can't wait to test that out, meaning it's a higher resolution than 1440p.
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help.
This thing could do fingerprint scanner up in the top right, so I'm setting it up right to my iPhone. Try a different angle. Ooh. You literally copy the iPhone. This is exactly what you do. Whoops, I just clicked my button.
Want to set up a pin?
Alright, so I got it set up and everything. I've been using the keyboard and typing some stuff in there. The key travel on this is a lot shorter than I'm used to, but it's fine. I find this trackpad to be pretty good. I like it a lot better than my other laptop because it's a lot bigger. And the clicking is also nice. It doesn't, but if you click in the corners, it goes really deep in these corners. But regardlessly, it's fine. But I mean, I can see maybe over time these wear out because I've been having problems with my laptop currently in these corners. So only time will tell. Like I said, this is a power button, but also a fingerprint scanner, so you can use that to log in really easily. This screen, like I said, is 165 hertz, and it also has 100% DCI-P3. And what a lot of people don't know what that means, but it's fine if you're doing like video editing and stuff. That will help you a lot. But most of the times, people are more concerned about sRGB, and this has like 100% sRGB as well. So it has really good colors, and a lot of people don't really think about that much. But like when you're watching like YouTube videos, movies, or if you're photo editing, video editing, or you're just playing games, if you don't have a good screen, it kind of looks kind of weird. Like that's the thing that I regret about my older laptop as well, is I didn't really pay attention to the screen that much, and everything started looking yellow because that's just the screen. But this screen is very nice and it'll make a big difference, as well as the refresh rate makes a huge difference. If you see this monitor right here, this is actually 240 hertz Alienware monitor, and when I went back from this to my 60 hertz on my other laptop, it was kind of jarring because everything just looked like it was lagging because it was so much slower. So I'm hoping that this laptop with such a good color screen and a fast refresh rate, it should make my experience a lot better and less jarring of a difference because it's just a pretty fast screen. Alright, so I was actually kind of impressed with the speakers. If you see, there's top firing speakers, and then there's two on the bottom that do bass. So this laptop actually has bass, which I was surprised. So you guys can have a listen to it right now. I'm gonna put my mic close to it. I can see the light, but I can also see the bones again. You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars. The dark gets lonely. Now I see violet. I can feel silence. I am very satisfied with the speakers. They sound really good, and it would be great to just either watch movies or even like, I wonder playing games with speakers. Not something I normally do because of fan noise, but I could try that eventually to see how good the speakers are at like location accuracy and like shooting games like Valorant. That'd be kind of interesting to try. Alright, so this laptop is obviously a Asus ROG Zephyrus 15.6 QHD screen. Basically, it's 1440p versus 1080p like a lot of screens, so it's high resolution, so it's better. It has 100% Adobe sRGB and then 100% DCI-P3, so it's really good for gaming, anything, movie watching, movie editing, anything you want. And it has that weird stuff that pops up. And then we have AMD Ryzen 9, so it's a Ryzen 5800HS CPU, which is basically the best CPU you can get like right now on the market, especially in a laptop. It's just flat out the best. Whether it's gaming or productivity, it's just straight up the best. It has 16 gigabyte of memory, but not only is it 16 gigabyte of memory, you can see that the frequency, it can go up to at least 3200, so it's fast memory as well. So that's good. And then it's an RTX 3070 that performs up to 100 watts. So it's not the biggest wattage because it's a thin and light. So you're not gonna get the very, very best performance in the NVIDIA unless you go for a bigger, chunkier machine. This is more of like, you can play games, but it's also light and portable with a big battery. So that's like a 90 watt hour battery. So you're not gonna get the absolute best bang for buck for your graphics card, but it's good for my purpose, which is I wanted a laptop that could game, but also can be used like as a laptop with long battery life and stay cool. And then it has 1 terabyte SSD, and it's not only is it 1 terabyte SSD, but it has actually very fast read and write speeds too. So that's always good. And obviously 1 terabyte is pretty big. And there's actually another slot inside the computer that you can slot another 1 terabyte in there if you wanted to. So that's really cool. It's actually on sale, but it's sold out, which is hilarious. So it's actually $17.50 right now for the RTX 3070. I do think that there's a RTX 3060 one that's for $1,500. That's a better deal, but then you get less SSD, but it's cheaper by $300 for a lesser graphics card. But I would go for that one, but that one's not on sale right now, so I went for this one. And I think that's about it for the specs to talk about. Just a quick look at the software. Kind of has all your specs and everything here, how much RAM you're using, how much storage you have left, how fast your fan speeds are, and then it has your system configurations. So you can see I disabled boot up sound because that thing is retarded. You don't need that. You have panel overdrive if you want that 3 millisecond response time, panel saver. Because it's a 165 hertz panel, because it refreshes faster, it uses more power as well. So if you turn this off, you can save power. And then it has iGPU mode, meaning if you were using that mode and then you weren't connected to battery, then you would have even longer battery life because it wouldn't be using the NVIDIA RTX 3070 and you would save even more power. And then you can go through all these different app stuff. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with this laptop. And then over here, down here, I can even choose my different modes. So I can use silent, balanced, manual, turbo. It's like I went to turbo, you can actually hear the fan now, which is interesting. If I go to silent, I'm guessing the fans will turn off. So yeah, there's different modes you can use that will affect how your computer will perform. Alright, so we're doing a test in turbo mode, so it makes a lot of noise. We're barely getting the 165 refresh rate, it's kind of hovering around there. So if you lower resolution, you can get a little bit higher, but this is pretty much perfect. I have to say, the panel actually looks a lot better than I thought it would. The QHD seems actually a little sharper, surprisingly. The colors are so nice compared to my TN panel I normally use. This is actually better than my desktop screen, which is hilarious. Fan noise is, I guess, tolerable, but I would use headphones. Oh no.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Attackers win.
But yeah, I think the laptop is the best screen I've ever seen. It looks great. Colors are great. The refresh speed is good. I mean, there's not much to say about it. It's just the fan noise, man. And if you go into silent mode, it goes silent, but it limits your refresh rate of your screen. So it was limited to 60. It actually looked pretty good at 60 when I was playing it earlier, but you can't really play in silent. It will limit your frame rate, so you can't get that high frame rate that you want, which defeats the point of using screen. But I have to say, like, the amount of screen tearing and and kind of like ghosting stuff I saw wasn't too bad actually. And this is such a great panel. Even at 60, it wasn't even that bad. So yeah, definitely recommend gaming on it.